What is going on, everybody? It is Wednesday, which means we are back for episode 24. Episode 24 of YGYT. And it is the last episode of October, which is absolutely crazy. This Saturday is Halloween. Grayson, are you excited? Are you excited for Halloween? I cannot wait. Here's what we want to know. Inquiring minds want to know, what are you? One of two questions. Either what are you going to be for Halloween if you're going out? And two, if you're not going out, what was your favorite Halloween costume of all time that you dressed up as? We found a list of the top 10 Halloween costumes of 2020 that we're going to share with you here just a little bit later. But I want to know right now, what are you going as on Halloween? Or if you're not going as somebody on Halloween, what is your favorite Halloween costume that you've ever dressed up? Or both. Answer both. Grace and Avery, what are you going to be for this Halloween? Huh? I know, but they don't know.
Okay, I am going to be the very hungry caterpillar.
No, you're not. The butterfly. You're a butterfly.
The very hungry caterpillar butterfly.
Oh, the very hungry caterpillar butterfly. Sorry. Now I got it. You're the very hungry caterpillar. Leland is going to be Jake from the Neverland Pirates. Jake and the Neverland Pirates. Rylan is going to be Sky from Paw Patrol.
And Easton is going to be the very hungry caterpillar.
Easton is going to be the very hungry caterpillar. Anna Satterley apparently is going to be a sock. I think that's what I'm seeing. A lot of Stranger Things. Audrey Bosha, Mad Max from Stranger Things. Nice. Haley, 11. Nice. Yeah. Aaron, staying inside. Nice. I'm getting a skateboard. Cool. Well done. I have to go. See you again. Hey, Chief Halawasa, it was good to see you. Have a good time. I liked Kylo Ren back in the day. Yeah, I'm being 11. Jake from State Farm. Ooh, I like that. Jake from State Farm. What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm? Khakis. Anyway, it is Halloween this Saturday. It's going to be awesome.
Halloween games.
Yes, so tonight that means YGYT is Halloween themed. Speaking of YGYT, we got our new shirts in. These are our new shirts. Says, thank you for watching YGYT 2020. Some of you have already got them. I have a bunch of them that are going to be coming out at you. So if you don't have one yet and you would like one, listen, we're giving them to everybody. So if you're watching right now and you want a shirt and you don't have one, let me know. Aaron, I'm coming to you. I'm probably going to drop it off tomorrow. But let me know. Let me know. Comment in the comments. You want one? Got it. Let me know in the comments that you want one. I will get you one. Because we want YGYT to be something that is remembered. We have had a lot of fun with YGYT. It's gotten crazy at times. I think we fell off the rails long ago, but it has been an epic. What did we decide? 6 months since we've been doing this. Wherever we've been, 5 months. And so we got this shirt to commemorate YGYT forever. Are you doing like a sign language? Like YG? What's G in sign language? Y. Is this Y? This is Y. This Y? No, this is I. Y.
Y.
This is Y?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
YG? No, that's an E. GYT. I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out. But we want to give you a shirt to celebrate the last several months of YGYT. Also, today is National Chocolate Day. Did you know that?
No.
Today is National Chocolate Day. The last time that we were together was National Bald People Appreciation Day. So hopefully you appreciated those in your life that are a little hair challenged, unlike myself. But it was National Bald Day. Today is National Chocolate Day recognizes the world's favorite flavor. Everything chocolate. You know, there's a day for there's a National Hot Chocolate Day. There's National M&M Day. This is just everything chocolate. So while there's many specific chocolate related holidays, today is the day to celebrate them all. As America's favorite flavor, chocolate is well deserving of its own day of honor. Can you have chocolate? Nope. But you should have celebrated earlier. Yes, those of you who have no idea what's going on in the comments, Pittman 2020. I am running. I'm running in a very crucial election right now. I would love your support. Hashtag Pittman 2020. I am a vote for democracy. Okay, so vote for me if you are eligible to vote in this very special election. If you are, you know who you are. I have a wonderful campaign manager, Haley. I have a great political strategist, Audrey Boscia. I have just a great team of people running my campaign. So
You have a great data.
I have a wonderful daughter. I love this girl so much. But Pittman 2020 would appreciate your support. Let's make a difference. Who is my VP? That is a great question. Currently, our campaign is interviewing several nominees for VP. That announcement will be coming later because it's an important job. You know, we don't take this lightly. And so, yeah, so we're gonna let you know. But Pittman 2020, make sure you are you're on the right team. Okay, and that's this one right here, right? You'd vote for me, right?
Yeah.
Of course you would. Of course you would. Oh yeah, Ella's my vice president. Yep, forgot about that. I should probably remember that. All right. Anyway, in other news, this Sunday, small groups are meeting again. We've had a really great time with small groups the past 2 times. We've met twice now because if you haven't heard, we as a church, we're still meeting outside, but even when we come inside, we are going to calm the face. We are going to be meeting for one service. So what that means is small groups are going to be every other week. That's going to be our format as we continue on. So this Sunday, 10 a.m., we are going to be meeting in small groups. So if you can be there, awesome. If not, no worries. But hope to see you there. Which brings us to some sad news. We have some sad news. YGYT will air its final episode on Wednesday, November 11th.
What?
At least until after the holidays. We really thought about this. Thanksgiving's coming up. December gets crazy. We are planning some sort of December Christmas party. But YGYT will at least go on fall break, just like your favorite TV show, on November 11th. And then it makes me a little happy, though. I have to admit, it makes me a little happy to see how devastated some of you are because, I'm glad that we're doing something that you enjoy. It might not be gone forever, but it will be gone until after the holidays. All right. So
After Christmas.
anyway, we're not going to let that spoil our mood. We still got a little bit of life left in this thing, which brings us to our first game of the night. Are you ready?
Yay.
Are you ready? Our first game of the night. It's not really a game necessarily. We're going to have a game here in just a few minutes, but our first activity, our Halloween activity of the night is, of course, it has to be our Halloween Would You Rather. For instance, if I were to say, Grayson, would you rather trick or treat or smell my feet?
Trick or treat.
Okay, you'd rather trick or treat. So here's what we're gonna do. I just want to gauge where you guys are Halloween. If you can give me some explanation for your answers, I'm gonna ask you just some random would you rather Halloween edition questions. You let me know where you're at. Grayson, as my co-host, I'm going to ask you, and I want an explanation of why you choose what you chose. Okay, good. All right, so here's your first one. Would you rather have fangs? You know what fangs are? Yeah. There you go. Or have red eyes. Have fangs or have red eyes.
Actually, red eyes.
Why?
Because it would make them a beautiful color.
Because it would make them a beautiful color. Because
I
red
don't like fangs.
is the color of your heart. And your heart is beautiful, right?
And I love Dada.
Naturally. So you would rather have red eyes. I think I would rather have fangs.
Why?
That's a good question. I don't really know why. I just feel like red eyes, anytime I see somebody who has red eyes, it makes my eyes water. So I feel like if I were, every time I would look in the mirror and see that my eyes are red, my eyes would start to water, and that sounds terrible. So I think I would go with fangs. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. What do we got? It looks like a little bit of a mix. Fangs, red eyes, fangs. Fangs, red eyes look cool. My eyes are already bootyful. Of course, Anna would say that. Yeah. Red eyes creep me out. I agree. All right, next question. Would you rather? Ooh, this is a good one. So the other night, Easton, my youngest son, her youngest brother, the baby of the pit crew, we took his picture
In a pumpkin.
in a pumpkin. We carved out a pumpkin. Some of you, if you were in my homeroom today, you got to see that picture. But we carved out a pumpkin and we put Easton in it. We took his picture. I hate carving pumpkins. I don't like it. So this is a great question because I hate the other thing too. It smells terrible. I agree. Would you rather have to carve 20 pumpkins? 20 pumpkins, okay? Or would you rather have to eat 10 bags of candy corn? Candy corn is by far the worst candy on the planet. So would you rather have to carve 20 pumpkins, guts and everything, or eat 10 bags of candy corn? I don't even know that you could eat 10 bags of candy corn. You would throw up. I throw up after eating a piece of candy corn. The way to eat candy corn is you open it up, you open the trash can, you put the candy corn in the trash can, end of candy corn. Candy corn is not good. Not good. And then you get those candy corn pumpkin things. Those are absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. So you would say candy corn?
Yeah.
Oh, I would say pumpkins. I would carve 100 pumpkins before I ate a piece of candy corn. I would eat apple mustard again before I would eat candy corn. You can take that to the bank. All right, next question. What we got? I would puke if I ate one bag of candy corn. I agree. Combine candy corn with M&Ms. No. Would you combine M&Ms with vomit and eat that? No. Same thing. Same thing. All right, here's the next one. Would you rather keep all of your Halloween candy or trade your candy for $15?
Keep all my candy.
Keep all of your candy or trade your candy for $15. $15 that's a lot of money for a 6-year-old.
$15.
Oh, but your candy too.
Candy.
I mean, you're very easily swayed. Easily swayed. Which would you say? Keep your candy or give me all your candy and I give you $15?
Candy.
Candy?
Candy.
Candy? I want money. I agree. I would take money all day. All day. $15, I can get my Friday Panda Express. Comes out to right around $12. Still have $3 left over. Done. Easy. Yeah, money. I agree. Seems like most people would take the money. Haley would keep the candy. Interesting.
I would keep candy.
All right, next question. Let's do a couple more.
Candy.
This is a good one. Would you rather faint at what? Gabe's making his own rules. He's saying, I want $20. I like that. Would you rather faint every time you get scared?
What does that mean?
Or what does faint mean? It means like fall over, like pass out, like
this.
Yep. So would you rather faint every time you get scared or pee your pants every time you get scared?
I would rather faint.
Yeah, I think I would take the fainting on that. Well, I don't know. Ooh, loophole. If you knew that every time you got scared, you peed your pants, you could just wear a diaper all the time. So then you could pee your pants and nobody would know. You could pee your pants even when you weren't scared just because it's convenient. Right? You know what I'm saying? You following the logic? You still say faint? I would need a lot of pants. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the pee your pants because I think I found a pretty good loophole.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, if you faint all the time that you get scared, think about how many times you're probably gonna smack your head on something. Think about all the medical bills, all the stitches and whatnot. What if you get scared walking down the stairs? Dead, gone, it's over. You know what I'm saying?
You're saying faint.
It's faint.
Faint.
Faint. There you go. Yeah, well, I think it's a pretty compelling argument. All right, next one. Would you rather? Ooh, this is a big debate in our house. Would you rather wear a homemade costume? So a costume that your mom makes. Now, your mom makes all of the costumes.
Yeah.
Every Halloween, and she makes great costumes. They're amazing.
I helped with my costume.
You did, that's true. So would you rather wear a homemade costume or a store-bought costume? Homemade costume or store-bought costume? What do you say? I'm going to tell your mom if you don't tell me the right answer. Homemade costume. Yes, homemade costume. Yeah, I would say
Homemade costume.
I would say it. Yeah, I'm a little bit with Audrey. It depends. Store-bought costumes, I mean, they always just look so cheap, though. I feel like if you do a homemade costume, like I could tell my wife I want to be anything, and she could make me a killer costume. So I think I would go homemade. Yeah.
Go with homemade.
Half and half. What if I go half homemade and part store-bought? Nah. If you get if you get the right thing. Sometimes I wear my dance costumes. I feel like Anna's just in her own world. Sometimes I wear dance costumes. Sometimes I do that. All right, next question. Next question. Ooh, this is a good one. Would you rather be bit by a bat with rabies? Okay. Or be bit by a poisonous spider? Be bit by a bat with rabies. Say that 10 times fast.
What's rabies?
Bit by a bat with rabies. Bit by a bat with rabies. It's actually not that hard. Rabies is a disease that. What's a disease? A sickness. It's a sickness. It's yeah. You get sick, like foam at the mouth and whatnot, or get bit by a poisonous spider. That's a tough one. It's a lose-lose situation, people. Lose.
If I choose one of them, will I ever have to do it?
Well, here's really what you have to figure out. Would you rather be Batman? I'm Batman. Or be Spider-Man? But did Bruce Wayne get bit by a bat? I don't think he did. I think he just got scared by bats. Ooh, yeah, this is tough.
Bat.
What kind of spider? A poisonous one. Does it matter? It's poisonous. A bat? Yeah, I think I'm going to take a bat. Because at least if you get rabies, I mean, I think there's a cure for rabies. I don't know if there's a cure for every type of poisonous spider. And rabies doesn't like kill you right away. If a poisonous spider bites you, you could die in seconds. Right? I don't know. It's a great question.
You could die like.
That's true. We're talking about bats in the age of coronavirus, so maybe we should take the spiders all day. All right. Let's do
Bats.
Ooh, this is a good one. Would you rather trick or treat? Would you rather play a prank on somebody, or would you rather give somebody a treat? Would you play a trick on them or a treat on them? I would rather trick. Trick all day. What would you say?
Trick.
Trick? That's right. Oh, well, I come.
Actually, treat.
Here I come, treat. Jesus, if I die instantly. That's awesome.
Treat.
I love prancing people. What?
Treat.
Oh, Anna's on a roll again. She loves prancing people. Treat? You say treat?
Yeah, treat.
I can't get over that Anna loves prancing people. I don't even know what that means. I'm pretty sure she meant pranking people, but you know. Anna and typing don't really go together, so she loves to prance people. YGYT, where we love prancing people. Oh, all right. Let's see if there's any good ones. Oh, okay. Last one, then we'll move on. Would you rather be dark in a forest by yourself or be dark in a house by yourself? Would you rather be dark in a forest by yourself or dark in your house by yourself?
I would say dark.
In your house? Yeah, those of you that are saying forest, so Gabe, Anna, I'm curious why.
Because there's animals. Like there could be hidden snakes.
Snakes? There could be snakes. I mean, I feel like if you're dark in a forest by yourself, I'm dark and I'm in a forest. I'm also by myself. with the prancing people. I would choose my house because I know where things are in my house.
Me too.
Yeah. So I don't know where things are in the forest.
Me neither.
North Star? I don't know where that's at. I'd get lost. A chair? Yeah, where are you gonna find a chair in the forest? I don't know where it is. Where do they keep
Like
where do they keep the bathroom in the forest?
yeah, you could just like go pee.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't do that in your house. No. You go pee in the bathroom. Right? Yeah. I'm with her.
Me
What's
too.
everybody else saying? House, my life is dark because we live in the dark forest. That's true. You guys got snakes and spiders and all those things. Then lights start flickering. I know what's coming, and then I'll die again from the Demogorgon. Here I come, Jesus Part 2. Anna's telling me to climb a tree. Is that an insult? I feel like that's an insult. Like, climb a tree. The bathroom is a bush. No. All right, that is Halloween Would You Rather. I feel like you learn so much about people when you play Would You Rather. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I agree. All right, moving on. As I said earlier, we have found 2020's top 10 popular culture costumes. So a list came out just today of 2020's most popular Halloween pop culture costumes. So when I say pop culture, I mean like people that have, Awesome?
Yeah.
Well, kind of, but like movie stars and TV characters and people, you know, celebrities or well-known people, right? So in 10th place, what is Finn from Star Wars. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
We watched the Star Wars movies. You remember Finn? So Finn from Star Wars, he's 10th. 9th place, I've never seen this, so I have no idea, but Night Owl from Watchmen. I don't know. I mean, I know the Watchmen comics. I don't know if that's what this is talking about. But Night Owl, who I guess is just like a man owl.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That's 9th place. 8th place, I love this. 8th place is Carol Baskins from Tiger King. I don't know if you watch Tiger King or you're familiar with Carol Baskins. She was also on Dancing with the Stars this year. But she is.
I have seen that.
You have not seen that. That is true. She.
Have you?
Yes. She is 8th place. Carol Baskins, 2020. There you go. 6th place. This one I also thought was funny. If you watch the news at all or you're familiar with this, maybe you've heard your parents talk about this person, but Dr. Fauci, who was like the big head of the coronavirus thing when it was all just starting. Yeah, Dr. Fauci is number 6. That's awesome. Number 7 was Carol Baskins.
Oh.
No, she was number 8. Dr. Fauci was number 7. I apologize. Yeah. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yeah. The number 6 is Black Widow. Black Widow. You know Black Widow. We've watched the Avengers movies, right? Black Widow. You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Yeah. Anyway, Black Widow. Number 5.
Yeah, 5.
Is that where we are? 5,
Yeah,
4,
5.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, number 5, Alexander Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton at number 5.
Because when Evie was here, I came down.
Yep. Hamilton obviously was a big part of 2020, streamed live on Disney Plus. We've watched it like 7 times.
He loves that.
I do love it. I listen to it often. But Alexander Hamilton, number 5. All right, here we go. This one I know. So number 6, or number 4, sorry, 11 from Stranger Things. 11 from Stranger Things. Number 4. Number 3, the Demogorgon from Stranger Things.
The Demogorgon?
The Demogorgon. The Demogorgon. Demogorgon.
You said Demogorgon.
I said Demogorgon. You said Demogorgon.
Oh.
That's okay though. The Demogorgon from Stranger Things, number 3. Number 2, The Mandalorian. New season of The Mandalorian's about to drop. Cannot wait. Love it. I'm surprised Baby Yoda's not on this list.
Baby Yoda.
Yeah, Baby Yoda.
I like Baby Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Yoda.
Me too. And then number one most popular culture costume of 2020. I don't really understand this actually. Number 2 was The Mandalorian. It kind of took me by surprise, but it's the Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, number 1. Wonder Woman, number 1 costume, popular culture 2020. So there you go.
Yeah.
Finn, Night Owl, Carol Baskins, Dr. Fauci, Black Widow, Alexander Hamilton, 11, the Demogorgon, the Mandalorian, and Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
So,
Wonder
there you go.
Woman.
All right, you ready for our next game? I love this game. We played this game, a version of this game last year at Halloween time, and I loved it. And when I saw that they came out with a new version of this game, we have to play it.
Wait, no.
What's happening? Is somebody check on Anna? It seems
Wait,
like
what about the game?
seems like she's about to die.
What about the trick or treat game?
The what?
Oh, so is the game called?
So this game that we are about to play right now is called Scary or Fairy. Scary or Fairy. That's right. Here's how this is gonna work.
Is it a scary movie or is it a fairy?
I am gonna give you a synopsis. All right. So a summary. You have to decide: is this synopsis from a scary movie or from a fairy tale? From a scary movie or from a fairy tale? You will be amazed how many times fairy tales, when you just read a synopsis, sound like scary movies. So you have to decide. Sorry, the conversations are going. It's making me laugh. You have to decide: is it a scary movie or is it a fairy tale? All right, so here we go. You ready? All right, here's your first synopsis: scary or fairy. After his mother leaves his family, a boy turns to his friend to help him cope. After his mother leaves his family, a boy turns to his friend, his best friend, to help him cope. Is that a scary movie or a fairy tale? What do you say?
Fairy tale.
You say a fairy tale. I'm going to let these people chime in. Well, we'll see how you do. 5, 4, 3. Haley's throwing in a different option, a berry. I don't know. Maybe she thinks it's a fruit drink or something. I don't know what she's doing. 3, 2, 1. It is a scary movie. That is a scary movie. It's the movie Scream. Scream. It was an old school 90s movie. But yes, that is a scary movie. All right, here's the next one. An obsessed boy watches an obvious... I don't know what is happening. An obsessed boy watches an oblivious girl through her bedroom window. An obsessed boy watches an oblivious girl through her bedroom window. Is that a scary movie or a fairy tale? You say a fairy tale?
Yeah, fairy tale.
Well, you seem confident.
I'm true.
You're true?
Yeah. I'm serious.
You're serious.
I think
We don't joke.
Tale.
We don't joke about our fairy tales. Why are you so true? Why are you so serious? All right, 5, 4, 3,
Fairy tale.
2,
Fairy tale.
1.
Fairy tale.
It is a fairy tale. That is Peter Pan.
I knew
Peter
it.
Pan.
I knew it.
Yeah, Peter Pan. An obsessed boy watches an oblivious girl through her bedroom window. That is totally Peter Pan. All right, next one. Here we go. A group of teenagers are terrorized by a sea captain who mourns the death of his daughter. A group of
Scary
teenagers are terrorized
Scary movie.
by a sea captain who's mourning the death of his daughter. Hey, no cheats. No cheatskis.
Scary.
Is that a scary movie or a fairy tale?
Scary. Scary.
You say scary movie, why?
It can't scary.
It sounds scary. I agree.
Scary.
All right, 5, 4,
Scary.
3,
Scary.
2, 1. It is a scary movie. Yes, that is the movie, also a 90s movie. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Had a sea captain who had like this, I don't know what you call it, but he used like this little hook thing. I think it had Freddie
Kinda
Prinze
like-
Jr. in it, who is Fred from Scooby-Doo. Fred from Scooby-Doo. You know what I'm talking about? There you go. Yeah. All right, next one. So what are you? 1 for 3?
No.
No? 2 for 3? You're not 3 for 3. Ain't pulling that.
I'm 2 for 3.
2 for 3. All right, here we go. Desperate to escape a dysfunctional home life, a beautiful runaway makes her way in the world with some strange new companions. Desperate to escape a dysfunctional home life, a beautiful runaway makes her way in the world with some strange new companions. Is that a scary movie or a fairy tale?
Is a fairy tale like something that's not true? Like they just tell about it?
Fairy tale is something like yeah. That's a good question. I don't know how to define fairy tale. Like Peter Pan
Okay.
is a fairy tale.
Okay.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do you
Fairy
say? You say fairy tale?
Actually, scary movie.
You say scary movie? You should have stuck with your first one. It is a fairy tale, and a couple of you got it right. It was Snow White. So Haley got that right. Gabe got that right.
So I am
Oh
2
my
for
goodness.
4. I'm 2 for 4.
You are 2. Yes. All right, here we go. Here's the next one. A man thought to be long departed finds a way to communicate with new people living near his old home. A man thought to be long departed finds a way to communicate with new people living near his old home. Scary movie or fairy tale?
Wait, no, fairy tale.
Fairy tale. You say fairy tale.
Fairy tale.
Okay.
Fairy tale.
All right. Okay. 5, 4, 3,
Fairy tale.
2,
Fairy tale.
1.
Fairy tale. Fairy tale.
That is a scary movie. That is Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Freddy Krueger, who is thought to be dead, terrorizes the people that move in to his old house through their dreams. Yes, that is a scary movie. All right, we're going to do 2 more.
I am still 2.
2 for 5. 2 for 5. All right, what begins as a decision to skip school turns out to be a disastrous and nearly deadly experience. What begins as a decision
Fairy
to skip school turns out to be a disastrous and nearly deadly experience.
tale. I would say fairy tale.
You would say a fairy tale. The conversation between Anna and Gabe right now is cracking me up.
Like laughing and making them laugh.
Making me laugh. Yep.
I would say fairy.
You say fairy tale.
Yeah, fairy tale. Fairy tale.
Okay.
Fairy tale. Fairy tale.
Probably a scary movie. I'm back, boys. Oh, Aaron's back. Apparently he left, but now he's back. All right, here we go. Here's the summary again. What begins as a decision to skip school turns out to be a disastrous and nearly deadly experience.
Still saying fairy tale.
Still saying fairy tale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is a fairy tale.
Yeah.
It is Pinocchio. The story of Pinocchio. Little wooden puppet decides to skip school one day. I'm pretty sure it ends up getting swallowed by a whale.
That's Jonah.
Right. True. Is it also Pinocchio? I think Pinocchio got swallowed by a whale. Him and who's the old guy? Geppetto. I feel like I remember him and Geppetto like lighting a fire inside the whale so that he would sneeze or something. I don't know. I haven't watched Pinocchio in a long time. All right, well, last one. Okay, here we go. An equally vain and naive boy makes a series of poor choices and ends up naked.
Naked.
An equally vain and naive boy makes a series of poor choices and ends up naked. Scary movie or fairy tale?
Fairy tale.
Fairy tale? Wait, what? What kind of movie is this? An equally vain and naive boy makes a series of poor choices and ends up naked. You say fairy tale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is a fairy tale. It is The Emperor's New Clothes. The Emperor's New Clothes. And that's how you do it. That's how you play Scary or Fairy. Grayson, you ended up
Winning?
No. Like 3 for 8. However many we did there.
4.
4. Okay, 4 for 8. I'll give you 50%. Oh, 7. We did 7. So 3 for 7.
4 for 7.
4 for 7. All right. Apparently, we'll give you 4 for 7. But anyway, that is how you play Scary or Fairy right there, ladies and gentlemen. We'll talk about it. We'll see. Grayson Avery, Halloween is Saturday. I have 2 questions for you before you sign off. The first one is this. What candy are you most excited to get trick-or-treating? Like, I love Almond Joys. So all of my kids know any Almond Joys that come into the house, that is the dad tax, right? Right? You know this. So what are you most excited? What's your favorite candy?
Sucker.
A sucker. What kind of sucker? Like a Dum Dum or like a Tootsie Pop or like a Blow Pop?
Tootsie Pop.
Tootsie Pop. There you go. You heard it here first. A Tootsie Pop. Now, my second question, what advice would you give everybody watching on how to have a good Halloween?
They love to good candy.
Get lots of good candy. If you do nothing else on Halloween, get lots of good candy. And yes, Aaron, some of that may mean you buy your own candy, but get lots of good candy. Grayson Avery, love you. Thanks for joining us. Have a great time.
And let me know if I can have a prize.
I will let you know if you can have a prize or...
Like you did the last time we did no scoop in YouTube. You did not let me know.
I did not let you know. I don't know what she's talking about. All right. Anyway, hey, Gabe and Anna, I feel like we need to have like a counseling session here on YGYT, just with you guys. I mean, it seems that there's a lot of flatulence that's going on at the moment, which is okay. It happens. I get it. But we don't need to play the blame game. I mean, you know, he who smelt it dealt it. That's my motto. So it's okay. Hey, Pittman 2020. Okay, that's all I can say about that. All right, hey, real quick, we've been The last several weeks, we've been working through 1 John, and we've come to 1 John chapter 4, which is one of my favorite chapters in 1 John. But before we dive in, oh man, I'm seeing these Mr. B 2020s. I don't like that. Before we dive in, so a long time ago, my wife and I went skiing in Colorado. I don't know if you've ever been skiing before, but we went to Breckenridge, Colorado, which if you ever find yourself in Breckenridge, Colorado on Main Street, there's an amazing crepe stand. I don't know if you've ever had a crepe, but they're amazing. So if you find yourself in Breckenridge, go to Main Street, go to the crepe stand, and get a crepe. It's awesome. Anyway, we were in Breckenridge, and this was the first time I'd ever been skiing before. And so I was a pretty fast learner with the skis. And we got to like the second, maybe third day of skiing there, and I was like, you know what? I'm super confident in my skiing ability. And they had this run that was a trick run. And so again, if you've never been skiing before, you may not understand what this is, but it had like moguls, which are like all the little small hills on it, and then at the very end of the run was a giant jump, like a giant snow ramp that you could jump off and hit the bottom and be at the end of the run. And I thought, you know what? Listen, my skills are bigger than that jump. I can totally make it. Okay. So I get up there, I take the ski lift, go up there, and keep in mind, Diana told me several times, don't be dumb. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. So I went up to, yeah, I mean, all of you know where this is going, right? So I went up all the way to the top, and I start going down, and I'm doing pretty good. I'm hitting the moguls. It's not too bad. I've got it. I haven't wiped out yet. And then I go over this hill, and I start going down, and you see the jump at the bottom. And I was like, this is going to be so easy. I'm watching some of the people that are already down there making their jump, and I'm like, this is easy. I got this. I've been skiing for 2 days. I mean, put me in the Olympics already, right? So I get on there, I hit the jump, and I kid you not, the minute I get in the air, my body shuts down and is like, what do we do? Like, we're floating in the air on these 2 pieces of wood, and we have no idea what to do now. So, I mean, literally, this is all happening like in slow motion for me. So what happened was, apparently my body had they had a meeting, you know, all the little inside out emotions in my brain had a meeting and said, okay, here's the plan. We're going to tell him to tilt his body sideways. So to do a full 90 degrees sideways and abort the jump. So picture this in mind. Okay, this is me going down the hill, ramping, jumping, and then my body says, okay, now do this in the air. This did not work out well. I hit the ground, both of my skis fly off, and I literally just roll down the hill. I have never been in so much. I don't know if you've ever had like the air knocked out of your lungs, but this was like the air that I was going to breathe for the next 3 days was knocked out of my lungs all at once. It was absolutely terrible. But the point of that is, yes, one, kids, don't be dumb. Okay. I need to learn to take the advice of my wife when she says, don't be dumb. But second is, in that moment, I thought I was greater than the jump. I thought my skills were greater than the jump that was before me. Listen to this. 1 John chapter 4, verses 4 through 6 says this. You, dear children, are from God, and you've overcome the world, because the one who is in you is greater than the one who is in the world. Listen to that again. You are from God, and he has overcome the world. And as a result, you have overcome the world, because the one who is in you is greater than the one who is in the world. It's this idea that you have to think. Who is greatest in your life? Who has the skills to take the dumpster fire that is 2020, the challenges that all of you are facing in your life, and who has already overcome them? It's not us. I didn't have the skills to conquer that jump. But what 1 John 4 is telling us is that God has already overcome the world. And because he lives in us, 1 John 4 continues later on in verses 13, 14, and 15, talks about that the way we overcome the world is because the Spirit is in us. That if you have entered into a relationship with God and he calls you, that the Spirit of God is in you, and you now stand in victory because, not what you've done, but because God has overcome the world. And so here's my challenge to you out of that. There's a lot of things in our life that are intimidating to us. There's a lot of challenges that come up. There's a lot of pain. There's a lot of suffering. There's a lot of frustration that happens. And if you're like me, you either react one of two ways. One way is you say, okay, I can handle this. I can do this. You react like I did on the ski slope. My skill is good enough to conquer that jump. Or you react the other way and say, I can't do it. So I'm literally just going to turn my body and just let it destroy me. But here's what God says. He says, listen, you don't have to conquer the jump. And you also don't have to run away from what you're afraid of. What he says is that you have to stand in faith, trusting that the one who is in you is greater than the one who is in the world, that the one who is in you is greater than that which you are afraid of or confronting. Because, as it says later, because his Spirit is in you. So I want to encourage you with that tonight, that know that God is in you, and because God is in you, the one who is in you is greater than the one who is in the world. All right. We're going to unpack that some more on Sunday. So I hope you can join us for small groups. Some people are breaking into free falling, which I love. That's awesome. But that's what I got for you tonight. Hey, as always, thank you so much for joining us on YGYT. I know, it's a little damper because there's an end in sight now for YGYT. But who knows what's going to happen next. So I'm really excited about what's ahead. I'm excited for what God is doing, for what he's done through this little silly show that Grace and I have been doing from our basement. But things are going off the rails here very quickly. But anyway, Pittman 2020, don't forget, I love all of you so much. Let me know if you need anything. Have a great Halloween. Be safe out there. Get a bunch of candy. Hang out. Do whatever you're going to do. Enjoy the holiday, because after Halloween, what season is it?
Winter.
No, it is Christmas season. Christmas season is upon us. So after Halloween, that's what it is. It's Christmas. All right, guys. Love you so much. Let me know if you need anything. If not, I will talk to you later.
After Halloween, it's